Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about, well, this. From Bound into Comics, Becky Riordan provides bogus excuses to why Disney's live-action Percy Jackson series race-swapped Annabeth a chase. Before I continue, in case you're watching this instead of the video from yesterday, there's a reason for this and the delay. I've been very busy doing chores around the home, furniture, building, fixing shit. And there's a lot of dust. So there's this black thingy over here in the back. No, I'm not being racist and protecting my stuff from... Well, anyway. Let's not go there. YouTube. Right. So, sassy black lady is going to play Annabeth Chase. But then again, it's Disney, so... And the Riordans are woke as fuck, so I'm not surprised they would come up with this excuse. Hey, they're pulling a J.K. Rowling. Remember back in the day, a couple of years ago, in which the theater piece was casted a black Hermione and people were mad? Yeah, I remember. Well, J.K. Rowling came out and said, well, I never described her as white. Yeah, actually, she did. She fucking did. Even in her goddamn fucking drawings to actually represent the characters. So she retroactively changed the character. I hate when people do that. At least use the story. Tell her that she had an explosion accident and the explosion and the charring is permanent. So there you go. Hey, don't look at me. I'm trying to find something in lore for this. Right, what is it? Feeling very... Oh, right. They didn't take the screenshot on this one. Right, so. She tweeted. Sorry. Exited. Sorry, Elon. I thought first you were trolling, but good God, this thing is not doing fine. Right. Rick and I were feeling... Rick and I were feeling very sad today because there are people continuing to use his books to justify spreading hate. It helps, though, to think about all you true blue fans that are respectful and supportive of each other and our cast. We couldn't be making this show without you. Yeah, they have no respect for the fan. It's all about money and the virtue signaling. They need to exchange those beautiful virtue signaling points to get benefits and protection from the they-them mafia. That's how it works. It always has and we always will. Anyway, here is somebody asking. Not sure why Annabeth has to be someone of color. She isn't that at all in the books. Disney turns a lot of female characters people of color these days. Whatever happened to the days of Bridge to Terabithia, for example? Not bad, but disappointed. Miss the old Disney. You're not the only one, buddy. You're not the only one who misses the old Disney. I think Walt Disney right now would be pretty much flipping inside the grave if we could actually see it. On that regard, we could technically actually power the entire world the way he's flipping and turning and shaking inside his grave. Unless you actually believe he was frozen, so in that case, he's definitely generating heating and we need to keep him cooler, otherwise he's going to defrost. Alright. Does it help to know that when those characters were created in 2002, the expectation in publishing was a white default? Annabeth perceived the whiteness in the books is of default. Skin coloration of hair coloration is not meaningful to the character. Well, if it is not meaningful to the character, then why do you need to actually cast a sassy black lady to play her? Me being sassy right now, I need to know. Of course, you will not be able to say that. right? Because it's all about virtual signaling point. But before I continue, why don't you just watch something that this will not happen? I actually respected the lore, and not only the, well, technically the lore, I'm the one who created it, but the history of the locals of the place. Well, anyway, here's the trailer. I'm back. So, what's the excuse? One of the reasons I love this fandom so much is because they could see beyond the mainstream expectation and see themselves. The character belongs to all of the fans, not just the white fans. Well, bitch. We saw that this is not a good excuse. I saw myself on Spawn, in Blade, and check how very similar we look like. Not at all, right? But yet, I saw myself in them. It's all about the humanity. It's all about the personality and all of those things. It doesn't need to actually have the visual representation of your skin color to actually feel represented, you moron. But then again, this is a concept that has become alien to these people. To the they-them mafia, to the they-them idiots. Well, we can see that, how was it? Rachel Ziegler or something like that? In which she was actually wearing Snow White outfits when she was a kid, where she identified herself as a princess of Snow White. She didn't need to actually have her skin color on the TV or to be a Snow White to actually feel represented. So it's pretty much the same thing here. But then again, these people do not care about you, the fans. They do not care about anything else. All they care about is either money and virtual signaling points with the they-them mafia. They don't want to be cancelled by the they-them. They-dems are dangerous. Yes, they are. But, what can we do? Even though they've described it profusely, the description of the character. The chase is demigod, daughter of Greek goddess Athena and girlfriend of Percy Jackson. Well, that means that either Athena is black, which means you're actually changing Greek history and world history, or somebody in there is definitely fucking things down. Oh, sorry, burps. Many hiccups all at the same time. But the lack of respect for these people is astounding. Well, we saw this. Hey, I commented about this yesterday on my video. So it just shows pretty much the same thing. For the most beautiful woman in the world, well, at least in the Witcher's world, there's a lot of beautiful women in there. Well, if we are going to use the grading for the Witcher in his world, I think she won't even reach a 4. In the real world, 6, thereabouts. I've seen Indian women who are very stunning and cool, beautiful, but this, no. I'm sorry, but no. She has nothing for Yennefer. Nothing. She doesn't even look like Yennefer, not even close like Yennefer. And there's one thing that you need to understand. This is a visual art. You need to represent the character as close as possible to the character that you're trying to copy from, or be it from a book, a comic book, game, or whatever. You need to follow the character as closely as possible. No, this does not have anything to do with my representation. No. Not even close. This is about respecting the source material, you morons. Well, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night.